From the hangar in Lancaster, California, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jacobo.
On this episode of L28 News, a recap of Lancaster's Justice Sunday celebration, a closer look at the AV CERT team who train residents on emergency preparedness, the MOAH CEDAR Spotlight Cafe that takes place every Friday, and coverage of the newly renovated Hardcourts at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park.
Followed by MOAH CEDAR's creative Pollination art mixer, L28 takes a trip to the prime desert Woodland Preserve and a visit to Franklin's Cafe in the Boulevard's Zelda 750 West.
The city of Lancaster celebrated Justice Sunday on January 14th with a vibrant and meaningful array of events. The day-long celebration, held annually to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., began on Lancaster Boulevard and Fern Avenue and concluded with a powerful theatrical performance at the Lancaster Performing Arts Center. The outdoor segment of the event, which ran from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the boulevard, featured a variety of live entertainment that catered to all ages and reflected the city's commitment to unity, justice, and inclusivity. Performers from various backgrounds took to the stage, their music and art resonating with the themes of the occasion. Children played and danced while adults engaged in meaningful discussions. In addition to the performances, artisans showcased their crafts across several booths on the stretch of the boulevard, and local food vendors served up delicious treats and refreshments. As the day transitioned to evening, the focus of Justice Sunday shifted indoors to the LPAC. Here, a highlight of the celebration took place, the powerful play titled Enticed, A Dream Deferred, a blend of music, dance, and spoken word, offering attendees a reflective and thought-provoking experience. This production was performed by students and directed by alumni of the Justice Sunday program. The student-led performance underscored the city's dedication to empowering its youth and encouraging them to engage with critical social issues. Justice Sunday in Lancaster is more than just an annual event. It's a reflection of the city's ongoing commitment to fostering a community that values equality and respects diversity. For those interested in participating in or learning more about upcoming events like Justice Sunday, please visit the City of Lancaster's website, which offers information on a variety of special events scheduled for later this year, each designed to enrich the community. Stay informed by scanning the QR code shown on your screen.
You know, Ryan, Justice Sunday seems like a really good way to spark a conversation about equality and a lot of other topics that are maybe, hard to bring about.
You're right, and I think it's so awesome to see these young students come together to talk about these sometimes uncomfortable social issues. And, this year's performance was great. From the singing, the dancing, just the talent was on display.
What was your favorite thing? Was it, like you said, the singing, the dancing, the spoken word?
I really liked the dance performances. They had this really cool dynamic sequence to almost like a bunch of songs kind of spliced together. So it was really high energy, really entertaining. And, the whole play kind of touched on Black Wall Street back in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it touched on the sad realities of what happened then and just kind of brought that to the forefront of modern conversations, like you said.
And one of the really cool things, if you didn't have a chance to actually attend the event, it's all up on our YouTube channel right now.
So check it out.
In the face of unpredictable natural and man-made disasters, the Antelope Valley Community Emergency Response Team, AV CERT for short, stands as a beacon of preparedness and resilience, playing a crucial role in educating and equipping the city of Lancaster and the greater Antelope Valley area. AV CERT is responsible for disaster preparedness and response operations, priding itself on its diverse team of volunteers united by a common goal to safeguard families and communities in times of crisis. Being safety certified can be especially crucial in the wake of a disastrous event, as local public safety entities may become overwhelmed and have delayed response times to calls for service. AV CERT trains to assist those entities by providing the general public with life-saving disaster preparedness resources. Some of AV CERT's long-term stakeholders include LA County Sheriff's Department, the LA County Fire Department, local, state, and federal governments, and the residents within the Antelope Valley. To put it simply, AV CERT's primary goal is to be prepared for the call to assist families, neighbors, and support our brave public safety professionals when they need us most. As Lancaster's population steadily rises to just under 170,000 residents as of 2022, it is important that the city continue the pursuit of educating the public on how to properly respond and recover from any natural or man-made disaster. Some of the disasters that our city are most prone to experiencing are earthquakes, wildfires due to dry and arid climate, flash floods, which have become increasingly more common throughout our winter months, snowstorms, dangerous high winds, droughts in summer, and electrical outages. For many of these natural disasters, it's not a matter of if, but when an event will occur. That's why it's extremely important that both the city and residents are prepared. For any individual eager to join or learn more, you can sign up now by scanning the QR code shown on your screen.
Jacobo, I think AV CERT training really does a good deal to empower our citizens and our neighbors to be able to help themselves and execute life-saving techniques while you're waiting for help.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect word, Ryan. Empower, because yeah, obviously we have to wait for help from either the police, paramedics, fire station, but why not, help ourselves, whether that be, get some sandbags for an upcoming flash flood or a storm, or maybe pack away some like first aid kits, maybe some canned goods, just to always be prepared.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of life-saving strategies that they teach, even CPR. So all of these things can make the difference during those disasters that you mentioned.
Yeah, they're all game changers, so check it out. Don't go anywhere. When we return from the break, we'll be covering MOAH CEDAR's Open Mic Night, their weekly Spotlight Cafe, followed by the grand reopening celebration of the Hardcourts at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park.
Welcome back to L28 News. Next up, we'll be taking a trip to the Museum of Art and History's sister gallery, the MOAH CEDAR, who host Spotlight Cafe, an open mic night event inviting the community to showcase their talents. Followed by the much-anticipated reopening of the tennis and pickleball courts at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park. In the heart of MOAH CEDAR's hall, next to the gallery, the vibrant and diverse community came together once again for the much-anticipated Spotlight Cafe that occurs every Friday of the month. The open mic night has become a staple, showcasing talents of all kinds, from musicians and dancers to comedians and skit performers. On the third Friday of January, the Spotlight Cafe witnessed a dazzling array of performers who left the audience in awe. The evening kicked off with a charismatic rendition of Barbie's I'm Just Ken, giving the crowd an impressive showcase of talent with a combination of singing and piano playing. Laughter echoed throughout the hall as a community member took the stage for a stand-up comedy act, giving a lighthearted feel to the occasion. The spotlight then shifted to a local artist who showcased his original rap music, creating an atmosphere of rhythm and poetry. As the night progressed, the audience was treated to an unexpected twist when a rock enthusiast took center stage, delivering a powerful rendition of one of Korn's most popular tracks. The eclectic mix of performances kept the energy high, and each act was met with resounding applause from an appreciative audience. In the end, the Spotlight Cafe event proved to be a resounding success, fostering a sense of unity and celebration as community members had the opportunity to gather together, express themselves, and revel in the diverse talents that make MOAH CEDAR a cultural hub every week. Feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen to stay up to date with all things going on in Lancaster's art galleries.
Okay, Ryan, I'm going to shift the spotlight more onto you. Do you have any hidden talents that you can maybe share with our L28 audience?
Wow. Okay, so this is kind of funny, but I'm not bad at freestyling. I mean, hanging out with, friends, hanging out in the car, have some instrumentals going, got some practice in freestyling over the years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you maybe want to show us a little something?
Right here?
Right here, right now.
All right, let's see. Never knowing where I'm going when I'm flowing, make my way to the open mic where the spotlight's glowing. For those that ain't knowing, it's at the MOAH CEDAR where we knock it out the park just like Derek Jeter.
Hey, that was pretty good.
What do you think? Okay.
That was nice.
All right, that was just a little something, How about yourself?
Just a little taste.
If you were to get up there on the open mic?
If I were to get up there on the open mic, I'd probably just karaoke, to be honest. Like I don't have a hidden talent, but I'll just go for it. Or maybe some stand-up. I'd probably try stand-up.
Dude, I need to see that. I need to see 5 minutes of Jacobo stand-up.
You know what? Maybe you'll catch us at the next one. You're going to throw a little rap out there. I'll do a little stand-up, and we'll come back and we'll regroup and see what happened.
MOAH CEDAR Hall, get ready for us.
After undergoing extensive renovations, the Hardcourts at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park in Lancaster were reopened with a celebration. Lancaster Mayor R. Rex Parris, along with community members, inaugurated the newly refurbished pickleball and tennis courts in a ribbon-cutting ceremony held on Wednesday, January 17th. The pickleball and tennis courts, which had been closed to the public for renovations, have officially reopened. The ceremony was attended by enthusiastic members of the Antelope Valley Pickleball Club who paused their games to partake in the festivities. The vibrant blue and green pickleball courts are a particularly notable addition, drawing in fans of the sport. Originally showing signs of over 2 decades of wear and tear, the renovation project, costing around $600,000, has breathed new life into the park's amenities. This extensive refurbishment includes 4 new pickleball courts, freshly resurfaced tennis courts, new nets, a windscreen, and practical additions such as a new trash can, benches, LED lighting for nighttime play, and 2 new drinking fountains featuring chilled and filtered water. The updated facilities also boast drought-tolerant landscaping, aligning with the city's environmental sustainability efforts. Sonia Patterson, Director of Parks, Arts, Recreation, and Community Services, expressed gratitude for the community patience and support throughout the renovation process. The park now houses 8 pickleball courts and 7 tennis courts, significantly expanding its capacity for sports enthusiasts. In a lighthearted gesture, Mayor Paris, along with other city officials, took to the courts, engaging in playful rallies to mark the occasion. Mayor Paris also emphasized the importance of physical activity for a healthy lifestyle, especially for seniors in our community. L28 spoke with Mayor Paris at the event, as well as president of the AV Pickleball Club, David Freeman, who highlighted this fun and engaging way for residents to stay active. Let's see what they had to say.
You know, this is one part of a much bigger picture. What we're focusing on now is making this community a community where especially older people you have to move, you have to get off that couch, you have to start living your life with motion, you know? And if we could just get everybody doing that, not only would they live longer, they would live healthier and they would live happier, you know? It's such a simple thing, but it's hard. It's especially hard for older people my age, you know? More things hurt. Now, pickleball is perfect for us because, as you can see, you don't have to run very far, but there's a lot of activity and you're sweating. You know, you do break a sweat. You know, in 3 minutes I was out of breath. You know, it's the perfect sport, and that's why we're investing so much money in building pickleball courts. We're also, you know, we have the senior walk we do once a week, but we'll add more and more components to this, and so pretty soon it becomes our culture. If you live in Lancaster, you're expected to move. Now, if you go to cities that, you know, like blue zones where people are really healthy, you can see it. You know, you see how healthy they are because you see them out moving, you know? And that's what we're going to try to really encourage people to do. And I think it'll change everything. It'll especially change the quality of our healthcare because it won't be overloaded. Right now, it's so overloaded, they can't provide quality medicine because they don't have the time or the resources. If we did our part and got healthier, we would be able to do that.
We have a constituency of about 225 players in the Valley and about 110 or so members of our club specifically. We're a nonprofit, and our sole mission is to get people out and get them active, which is right in line with where the mayor's trying to move Lancaster into that next 21st century group, right? More active seniors, more active everybody. And pickleball is just one way to do that, but it's a very exciting way to do that, as you hear. You don't hear that on the tennis courts, right? As you hear behind me. It's a very social game. It can be a very competitive game, but it's a very active game. All it requires is you to get through the gate. All you got to do is just show up through the gate. Somebody will help you. They'll loan you a paddle. They'll teach you how to play. And so having the additional 4 courts means, obviously, we have double the capacity to play. That also means we're going to bring tournaments to the Valley. We're going to host tournaments. Matter of fact, we have one upcoming to support the YMCA right here. It'll be the first tournament ever in Lancaster here at the new courts to support our neighbor, our partners over here. So very excited about that. We're all over social media, whether it's Insta or Facebook or TikTok, AV Pickleball Club. You can find that. If you search that, you'll find us, or email us at avpickleballclub@gmail.com. There's information on all of our sites of what's happening, where we're playing, when we're playing, or when anybody's playing, so they can find us. And all they got to do is reach out, and we'll reach back. Make sure we contact them and get them out on the court. if they want to.
For those eager to experience the state-of-the-art tennis and pickleball courts, Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park is located at 43063 10th Street West. The park is open to the public daily from dawn to dusk, offering an ideal venue for both seasoned players and newcomers to enjoy these fantastic facilities.
Jacobo, I know that in a recent report, you actually got a chance to meet and interview David Freeman. What would you say was the biggest takeaway from meeting him and maybe its effect on your pickleball skills?
You know, prior to meeting him and interviewing him, I had zero pickleball knowledge or skills, but he was really open with me, and it's a totally inclusive sport, right? Because like all the people I saw there were different ages, different, like genders, so like they had everyone playing against each other. There was 2-on-2, and I actually hopped in. He actually taught me how to hit the ball with the racket. He let me borrow some of his gear. So
nice.
He was super friendly, super open. He wants to just grow the sport here in the Antelope Valley.
And I mean, how open and how friendly pickleball, participants are, and enthusiasts is the word I'm looking for. With how open and inclusive they are, it's no wonder that it's a sport that's like picking up a lot of steam, and it's getting really popular.
And kind of like to hint on what Mayor RX Paris noted, he's like, it's especially great for our senior community. So, you have no excuse. Like if you want to stay active, head to the pickleball courts and just get swinging.
I love it.
When we return from the break, L28 will be covering Lancaster's creative pollination art mixer at the MOAH CEDAR that encouraged networking for local artists. Afterwards, we take a closer look at the city's prime desert woodland preserve and highlight its many community activities and amenities.
Thanks for watching L28 News. Next up, the team will be stopping by the MOAH CEDAR's creative pollination art mixer, which invites the local community out for an evening of socializing and art. Afterwards, we take a trip to the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve to highlight all that they have to offer to our community. The MOAH CEDAR celebrated their first creative pollination art mixer of the year on January 18th, a great way for the local art community to ring in the new year. The art mixer brought together a diverse community of artists and enthusiasts for an evening of connection and artistic exploration. The event is often divided into 3 sessions, with the aim of fostering an exchange of ideas and experiences. The first hour set the tone as attendees mingled and connected, sharing stories about their diverse backgrounds and preferred creative mediums. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement as the crowd embraced the opportunity to socialize and forge new connections within the art community. The second part of the evening unfolded as a unique show-and-tell session, with artists showcasing their work in their own preferred mediums. Among them was the talented John, who shared a slideshow presentation of his extraordinary creations. John's artistry blends ceramics, photography, and print, showcasing a fusion of mediums that left attendees in awe. During the Q&A session that followed, John offered insights into his inspiration and creative process, providing a glimpse into the mind of the artist. The audience, eager to delve deeper into the world of art, was treated to a special guest speaker, Shayna Nis Dambrot of LA Weekly. Her professional insights into the realms of art and journalism added an enriching layer to the event, leaving attendees with a renewed appreciation for the intersection of creativity and media. The MOAH CEDAR's Creative Pollination Art Mixer is a recurring event that leaves a lasting impression on all those who participate in this celebration of creativity. Feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen to stay up to date with all things going on in Lancaster's art scene.
Ryan, I really like that the MOAH continues to push art forward and through the community. This art mixer not only is a great networking event, but, you could just maybe make a new friend.
No, you're right. That's actually a great point. Like if you're new to the area and you want to meet with some like-minded individuals, it's a great opportunity for that. And, I agree. And best of all, I love that they bring people together to promote art, but most of the time it's totally free.
Nestled within the arid landscapes of Lancaster, California, the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve stands as a testament to the delicate balance between nature and urban development. This unique sanctuary spanning over 100 acres serves as a vital refuge for diverse flora and fauna endemic to the Mojave Desert. Established with the goal of preserving the region's native ecosystems, the preserve offers visitors a captivating journey through its networking of trails, showcasing the resilience of plant life adapted to the harsh desert conditions. From towering Joshua trees to the vibrant wildflowers that bloom against the backdrop of arid terrain, The Prime Desert Woodland Preserve unfolds as a living tapestry of ecological harmony, inviting both nature enthusiasts and curious explorers to witness the captivating story of survival in the desert wilderness. Let's head to the preserve for more. I'm currently at the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve here in Lancaster. This is Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News. And if you're looking for the perfect place to get in a workout while also indulging yourself into nature, then there's no better place to be than here. Sometimes a change of scenery is all we need to transform a bad day to a great one. And as we commence into the new year, one of the most common New Year's resolutions heard around the world is to not only become more physically active, but also to enjoy nature while doing so. What better time to indulge yourself into the beautiful natural ecosystems that Lancaster and the greater Antelope Valley have to offer than by visiting the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve. Located on Avenue K8 and 35th Street West, the Natural Preserve has been active since its conception back in October of 2001. Being originally proposed in 1985 by local residents in collaboration with Lancaster City Council as a place for both locals and visitors alike to truly get in touch and learn about the Antelope Valley's diverse desert ecosystems. Visitors get the chance to encounter the many different plants and animal species that call the region home. One of the most recent additions located on site is the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center, which is the first public building in the state of California to use straw bales during its construction. The educational center features activities such as an interactive excavation station complete with replica bones, artifacts, genuine geodes, a reading area, a touch table that has authentic animal hides, horns, as well as workshops that take inspiration from the unique outdoor landscape. The Prime Desert Woodland Preserve is open every day from 7 a.m. to sundown, while the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center welcomes guests every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and closes down for all major holidays. So the next time you're planning a family outing or just wanting to take a relaxing stroll, visit the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve to learn more about the region that we've all come to know and love. So if you're like me, heading into the new year, making a resolution to get back into shape, but have fun while doing so, come down to the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve, as they're open every day from 7 a.m. to sundown. This has been Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News.
Jacobo, what an awesome report, and I really love that you're shining a light on the treasure that the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve truly is.
You know, that's a great way to describe it, Ryan. It is a treasure because when you look around at our neighborhoods, it's very urban, a lot of concrete jungle, right? Mm-hmm. But when you go to the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve, you're kind of like, it transports you to what Lancaster might have looked like prior to us building, you know, homes and the whole city. So it's really unique because you get to not only see a lot of different animals, but you get to see like forests of Joshua trees. You get to see, there's also the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center that is really cool. Not only that, but during Christmas time, there's the Prime Lights, which is also really fun to take the whole family to. So there's a lot of different things that you can engage with when you're going to the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve.
You're right. And, you know, a lot of activities, a lot of community events, and, you know, all free.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back from the break, today's episode will be concluding with a closer look at Franklin's Cafe, along with coverage of one of the Boulevard's upscale establishments, Zelda 750 West.
Congratulations on joining L28's Watch Till the End Club. We'll be ending today's episode with Franklin's Cafe, the perfect place to grab a bite with friends and family, followed by a visit to one of the Boulevard's upscale establishments, Zelda's 750 West, which offers the perfect atmosphere for a night out on the town. Lancaster's culinary scene has a new addition, and its name is Franklin's Cafe. Franklin's has an extensive menu that caters to every palate. Whether you're an early riser or a late lunch enthusiast, Franklin's Cafe has something for everyone. The cafe offers a plethora of options, from delectable sandwiches to hearty burritos that take you back to the golden era of diners. The menu boasts a variety of savory delights, with standout options like the flavorful mushroom burger, the indulgent avocado bacon cheeseburger, and classic hamburgers with even a turkey option. Their menus also offer an array of sandwiches, including classic BLTs, a mouth-watering Philly cheesesteak, and even bacon-wrapped hot dogs. Their burritos are a hearty delight, with a choice of protein including carne asada, chicken, chorizo, and even shrimp. But the menu doesn't end there. Tacos, quesadillas, salads, smoothies, and much more await patrons throughout the day. To view their entire menu and to see their hours of operation, feel free to scan the QR code shown on your screen.
Are you looking for a new spot to enjoy some of the best live jazz music that the Antelope Valley has to offer? Well, then look no further than to the Boulevard's very own Zelda 750 West Restaurant, Bar, and Grill, where you can find handcrafted cocktails curated by a team of professional mixologists, a second-to-none 1920s Art Deco interior, and indulge in some especially good eats. Located along Lancaster Boulevard next to the Lancaster Performing Arts Center, Zelda's 750 West aims to serve the local community as the perfect after-party location for guests attending performances at the world-famous LPAC Theater. From the moment you walk into the restaurant, you are transported into the glitz and glamour of the Roaring '20s, with the restaurant's interior elements providing customers with one of the most unique dining atmosphere that the city has to offer. Constructed on the belief of bringing a first-class dining experience to the residents of the Antelope Valley, Zelda's 750 West provides customers with Instagram-worthy handcrafted cocktails and plates. Zelda 750 West also provides music lovers an epic retreat as they host weekly karaoke nights every Wednesday with DJ Latifa from 6 to 10 p.m., perfect for a night out on the town with some friends or family. For a more relaxed approach, this unique establishment also hosts weekly jazz nights every Thursday with live performances from saxophone legend Herbie K. To make a reservation or to view the full online menu, scan the QR code shown on screen. To keep up with all the latest here in the city, stay tuned to the next L28 News.
Jacobo, I'm not sure if you've had a chance to check out some of those handcrafted cocktails yourself, but what I really like is that it's super on brand with the whole 1920s kind of golden era of Hollywood, because every item is listed or is described as by like famous American artists and like actors. So
Paying
like
homage to the history of the time. Oh, that's
yeah,
super
so you
cool.
might have a drink like the Clark Gable or the Louis Armstrong. One of which is like truly my favorite one. But it's really cool. I mean, like you said, it's the best spot to like right after you get out of a play. It's literally connected to the LPAC, so you can
like,
walk right in.
Why not go in there?
Yeah,
you know?
it's the perfect way to kind of cap the night off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's News. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jacobo, and this has been
L28 News.